This morning, I am sitting down with Iron Ore Heritage Trail Administrator Bob Hendrickson. I want to thank you so much for coming in this morning. Now, we are into fall, but we're talking about your summer projects. You had a lot going on, and you still do.
Right.
Starting off, last time you were here, we talked about that boardwalk project in Negaunee, which had just been completed last time. How's that going?
Yeah, so we have everything in place now. The benches are in place, the interpretive panels, the picnic table, so if anybody wants to go break down there, and we'll be doing a dedication, not this week, but the next week, and we'll make an announcement for that coming up too.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
And you know, last time we talked, you also had the Koskela forest plans that were in the works. How are those?
Yeah, so we're going to be applying for a grant to do some initial assessment of the land, topographical, and just what we can do in that area. It'll be working with the Nocamanon Trail Network, the NTN, and what we'll do is, it's not going to be a rush plan. We have plenty of trails to work with. This will be something that we want to lay out and make it accessible to as many people as we can.
Sure. And before we move on, I want to ask really quickly about that dedication ceremony with the boardwalk. Where can people find out when that's happening? Yeah,
so we'll do a press release this week, and we'll have it on our website and also our Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook's actually the fastest way to get kind of updates on stuff, so yeah, get a hold of us that way.
Awesome. Now, you guys are having something happening in 3 different townships, Ely, Republic, and Humboldt. And with me, I have in my hand here a pamphlet that you guys will get in those township town halls in the coming weeks. But first of all, you know, you guys are looking forward to November 5th, Election Day. You're having a millage on the ballots in those townships.
We do.
What are you asking for? What's this about?
Yeah, so this is a .197 millage request for Ely, Humboldt, and Republic townships. What that money does is generates funds to actually kind of build up the trail. So right now we get DNR maintenance funds for that, and it basically keeps the trail going, but a lot of surface, so there's a lot of infrastructure that we got to look at.
Sure.
We also want to work with those communities to work on some community connectivity, because a lot of the population's on the opposite side of the highway. We want to bring them over and get them into the trail system.
Sure. So how are you planning to do that? What's next?
Well, what we want to start doing, we'll start getting these brochures out. It gives you the basis of everything, of what the request is. It's on assessed taxable value. So if you had an assessed taxable value of $50,000 on the property, it'd work out to $9.85 per year. It's a 6-year millage. And that money then would be reinvested back into those communities. So it would generate around just over $15,000 in Republic and Humboldt, or no, Republic and Ely, and just over $8,000 in Humboldt.
Great.
So that money then can be leveraged for other grants. And the other important thing to know too is that each of those townships then would have a representative on the Iron Ore Heritage Trail Recreation Authority.
Okay.
So it's just not, you know, so I don't make the decisions. I'm just kind of the person that does the work out there.
Sure.
And it's really the board run. So each municipality that is participating in the millage then has a representation on the board. And there's a discussion on how things should, you know, work out and what we can do for each community.
Sure, and for people that are, you know, looking into this, now they don't have the pamphlet in their hand just yet. For people that have any questions, how can they contact you?
Yeah, the best way to get a hold of us, give us an email, ironoreheritage@gmail.com. Give us a phone call. Go to our website at ironoreheritage.com, and then you can get information to get a hold of me. And it's anytime people feel that they need to call, please do.
All right, thank you so much, Bob. I want to thank you for coming on this morning to talk about this. Looking forward to this. Again, this will be in Ely, Humboldt, and Republic town halls in the next week or so. I want to thank you again for coming on.
Thank you, Mandy.